है ना ये वाटर बॉटल तो है इसमें फिर तेरा मेरा अरे यार वाटर सेंटर कर रहे हो उसको पता नहीं थोड़ा लग रहा है यार उनका यहाँ से तो कैमरा सेंटर में है ना वही चीज़ है ना ये यहाँ से सेंटर बता देते हो फिर वहाँ स्क्रीन में जाती स्क्रीन तो पता नहीं क्या लग रहा है मैं वाटर लेवल देखो अब हल्का सा आउट है
We are all set for this next game, and this time it's between Sharda University. We'll quickly update you with the teams. So we have Zakir Husain Delhi College taking on Sharda University to the spine encounter. They're still awaiting the players to take the field. Stay tuned and we'll keep you posted. This is the starting lineup for Zakir Hussain Delhi College. Jaideep, Akshat, Kushagra, Sharthak, Kanish, Mohammad, Arihan, Sahil, Karmanya, Delek, and Kesring. We are all set for the encounter. And it is Sharda University who starts off at the kickoff, plays it long. It's a 35-minute half, so both the sides will have reduced time for themselves to find a goal. We have a corner early in the game. So Zakir Hussain College has a corner for themselves. While they were trying to probe the opposition, ball rolled out of play. They floats in the corner of the mix. However, well taken care of. So it's going to be a goal kick this time. Well, my bad. The initial movement was from Sharda University, and Sharda University comes knocking again, but Zakir Hussain University has their players all set for the move. So, decent start to the game. Already a couple of attacking units being made. Sharda University has the second corner in a span of just 2 minutes. Sends in a oh, what a goal! What a start to the game! A picture perfect corner straight out of the practice situation. Chipped in a wonderful corner there. It was a bit low, it didn't seem as harmful at the first go. But there was a player stationed right in front of all the defenders, unmarked. He got the ball at his feet and smashes it into the back of the net. A classic start for Sharda University. They were already knocking on the doors pretty early in the game. It was just 2 minutes and they earned two corners and they are on the move again. A lovely ball there, however, the defense of Zakir Husain Delhi College will clear it. But the ball's fallen back for Sharda University. And they pushes harder and harder. Just there. But a lovely ball. They were just hoping for the ball to reach the winger, but this time it is Zakir Husain Delhi College who's on the move. However, the linesman said that he was offside, so Nothing to be proud about at the moment for Zakir Husain Delhi College. Sharda University has taken an early lead. A fine finish. It felt as if it was straight out of the training ground. Wonderfully crafted corner. Saw the player stationed. And Sharda University wasn't doing a decent job. Zakir Husain Delhi College wasn't doing a decent job in marking their men and ended up conceding a goal. But the game's just started. We still have a lot of action coming up. It was LI who scored the opener for Sharda University. And here comes Sharda University again. Well, while Zakir Hussain Delhi College wanted to snatch the ball, they probably tipped over the opposition, giving out a corner, giving out a free kick to them. It's most likely going to be number 8 of Sharda University, Binny, with the free kick. Well, there's a false and a dummy made, well taken care of by the defense. Sends a long ball forward. The linesman has kept the flag down, so that means the attack is going to go forward brilliantly well. Nicely controlled, but eventually traded away for a corner. Sharda University showing decent control both in the attack and in the defense. But here's a set piece situation for Zakir Hussain Delhi College. The question now that would arise is, can they capitalize on it? They have an opportunity. Probably saying to equalize is a bit of a naive assumption, but then nevertheless a set piece is always dangerous. He floats that ball in, but none of the Zakir Hussain Delhi College players were attacking it, and eventually will win a throw in. A decent cover. At the moment, Sharda University has the lead, and Sharda University is calling the shots, but Zakir Hussain Delhi College had asked a question early in the game. The long ball sent down the far right, hoping that their player would actually go forward in pursuit of the same, but it eventually fizzles out for a throw-in. It was a nice attempt there to reach the ball. From number 9, but eventually another throw-in this time. Zakir Hussain Delhi College will be desperate at the moment to get something going their way. They have considered an early lead. They'll need to slow the tempo down. It feels as if the game's right now not up to their speed, but a brilliant ball. There's an attacker in pursuit of it. The defender doesn't want to take a chance, and it's a second set piece of the day for Zakir Hussain Delhi College. They have a corner going their way now. It was the second corner for Sharda University that got them the goal. Oh, it's a wonderful run there, but very nicely left. If you would have got that feet on that, that would have been an offside. So it's another corner, basically the third corner of the day. No, it's a throw-in. So the linesman just clearing out there. Nicely controlled by number 3. Well defended. Puts his body on the line. Doesn't let the ball go. And again, out of nowhere, Zakir Hussain Delhi College has the ball in their favor, but the defenders will take care of it. But the referee says, play on. They appealed for a free kick there. Very nicely covered at the end of the day by Zakir Hussain Delhi College. They were suppressed for the initial 3 minutes, but now they have started coming out of their entanglements. They started probing the opposition defense. They want to know the answer to the question. You're good in attack, you've got your goal, but are you that good in defense as well? We have a few attackers of our own. We have a league of attackers of our own. The ball has been won back by Zakir Hussain Delhi College now. And they have a fine run from the left. Sharda University clears the lines, but it goes as far as the attacker stationed away. And again, Sharda University on the rise, on the move. They won't be getting the ball in a position that can do their cause a world of good. Zakir Hussain College has the ball in their favor now, but then again, The resultant effort to break free doesn't work their way. Sharda University back on the ball. Sends a curler. Opportunity. Can they convert it? The goalkeeper is off his line and... Well, I guess it was offside. The goalkeeper has taken a hit and he's taken a hit in his armpit. So it's not really sure. There you go. Oh, that was too high. I guess that is exactly why he withdrew. And you can't foul the player. You can't foul the goalkeeper. In a tussle between a goalkeeper and a player, the referee will always be inclined towards a goalkeeper because at the end of the day, he's going all out. So he won't even know what's happening. So a goalkeeper is protected most of the times. Sharda University trying to find an avenue of opening for their insurance goal, but right now, despite being slightly stifled in the opening couple of minutes, Zakir Husain Delhi College has started asking a few questions now, has started exploring into the opposition attacking third, has started posing a few threats. Very cool passing there, nicely controlled, well cut down by Sharda University. But the defenders won't be taking any risk. We are heading into the final few seconds of the opening 10 minutes of the game. And it has so far been a frantic contest between both these sides. Both of them have explored the possible attacking opportunities, have sent the ball forward, have sent the numbers up forward, have got a couple of set pieces going their way, have pressed each other hard enough to find any glimmer of hope that they could. And right now, Zakir Husain Delhi College wanted to go forward. Sharda University was definitely not in control and ended up holding on to the player. That results in a free kick now. Look at this opportunity there. There was a pull from behind. The referee instantly blew his whistle, saying that it's a free kick in the favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. Another set piece, and this time in a pretty perilous position. Sharda University is taking their guard up high. You won't see a much better start than what we have had in this encounter. An electrifying start, already featuring a fine finish. Brilliantly taken free kick. The goalkeeper made a hash of affairs. The defender clearing his lines. Fortunate there, very fortunate Sharda University. It seems as if they are rattled at the moment. There's no hesitation, there's no reservation made by Zakir Husain Delhi College about their attacks now. They have sniffed blood. Despite the fact that they are trailing, they are now dictating the proceeding completely. It was a bit careless from the attacker. Didn't really keep the ball in control. Flicked it out. Look at this free kick. There was a dummy. And sells in a brilliant free kick. The goalkeeper almost made a hash of affairs there. But a decent defensive work from Sharda University kept the ball in play. But the last couple of minutes hasn't seen Sharda University on the move. They are right now pinned down to their defense by the ultra belligerent attacking unit of Zakir Husain Delhi College. And for the first time in the last 3 to 4 minutes, they'll be breaking free. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like luck's gonna fall their way. Quickly taken. Looking forward for a few passing opportunities. And the long ball there. The final touch came. Oh my word! This is going out for a harmless goal kick. The goalkeeper, in the process of collecting it, has ended up conceding a corner. You're playing at such a high level, you're playing at such a high potential platform. You've got to be a bit aware of your surroundings. I mean, there was no pressure on the goalkeeper whatsoever. He just ended up conceding an unnecessary corner kick, created a set piece for the opposition. Sends a curler, but this time there won't be any player at the far end, and it's going to be a throw in. So the goalkeeper will be walking scot-free for what could have been a very costly error. At the moment, it doesn't feel like the goalkeeper is going to be under any kind of punition. It's going to be Zakir Husain Delhi College to kickstart proceedings with a throw in. A nice effort to control the ball. A decent pass in the far right. Mapping a few opportunities up front. A lovely ball there. The goalkeeper has come out of his line to collect it. This is a fine show of attack and counter attack coming at both ends. Once again, a nice pass down that right wing. Brilliant cross there, but they didn't find many players to put this opportunity back in the back of the net. And as we say, this game is brought to you live by the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. This is a nice opportunity there. Well taken shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Should have been much better, to be honest. They thought that it was going to be offside, but it somehow wasn't. A much better shot was expected. And as we say, this that the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports is bringing this contest live to you. And it's not just this game, but it's multiple sporting avenues, multiple sporting enterprises are being brought to you live. So please do like, share, and subscribe the channel to keep on getting updated about such special content. The referee having a quick word there with Vinny. An attempt to send the ball forward from Sharda University doesn't work in their favor. Fine sprint there on the far left from Zakir Husain Delhi College. An opportunity to cross in, and the ball didn't cross the back of the net. Once again, excellent defending from Sharda University has denied Zakir Husain Delhi College. And this will go out as a goal kick. We'll quickly see a replay of the same. What an incredible sprint from the left. So there you go. Very fine piece of defending. Excellent reflexes. It's another throw in for Sharda University. Throws up ahead, but not to much avail. The ball's fallen back, and it's going to be another throw for Sharda University now. What an incredible first 15 minutes we have just witnessed. Some terrific box-to-box action, some terrific offensive maneuvers. Another opportunity there, shooting chance, takes it from the range, but the defenders were well aware of their situation. An opportunity to head it, but he was miles away from the goal-bound direction from the goal mouth, and as usual, his head was emaciated and a directionless one. The referee having a word on the sidelines. There must have been something there. Most likely a word or two have been said. And now once again, Zakir Husain Delhi College are back on the move. Both the sides are not willing to relinquish an inch without fighting for it. And this time the referee says play on. It wasn't a substantial challenge. This time an attempt to send the ball curling into the opposition half. Eventually goes away. And now a long ball being sent in. Oh, what a wonderful flick. Unfortunate there. The linesman says it's offside. It was a brilliant rainbow flick. Not a very frequent scenario in the fabric of Indian football, especially Indian youth football. But this young kid just pulled off an incredible stunt there, only to be deemed offside. At times, fate is very cruel. A quick chase. Sharda University has got the ball back in, not well defended. A couple of touches stitched in proper manner. And Vinny with the ball at his feet. Goes past a couple of defenders, plays it forward, but puts slightly more power onto his shot. Another nice ball there, but snatched away. They're taking too much time, so this is something that probably Zakir Husain Delhi College will have to avert. They took all the time, they had all the time in their favor, and ended up going ahead and whacking the shot away for an opposition throw-in. Doesn't really make sense. Their attackers are toiling hard up front. They will need some help from the defense. They'll need some solidity from the defense, because otherwise all the diligence will eventually fade away to dust. Tussle going on there between the defenders of Delhi College and Sharda University, of Zakir Husain Delhi College. A long ball, push forward, the goalkeeper comes out of his line and will take care of any possible doldrums that were lurking on the horizon. Oh, a brilliant ball. Cheeky 1-2. Excellent work done. Sends across. A very timely header ends up in staving away that opportunity. Another cross comes in this time, but it goes out for a goal kick. This is some electrifying contest already. What we are witnessing is some high-octane football from two youth teams. Both the sides absolutely not hesitant to go at each other's throats with their claws and fangs bared. But at the same time, they are also desperate to get those goals. It has been an electrifying brand of football. There's been a lesson for the other teams watching the contest. Doesn't connect well. Sends the ball forward. Slightly take a header and sends it away. So now the throw in for Sharda University. They had a fine goal going their way. It was a defensive howler. Absence of man marking. Unmarked player there. It was Li was absolutely unmarked when he flipped the corner into the back of the net. A very tame throw, which won't get them anywhere, but it actually ends up as a corner. It was a poor defensive show, as I've been saying this again and again. It's going to be a long corner taken, but this time it was taken care of by Zakir Husain Delhi College. Quickly turns around, a nice turn, very swift one, allowing them some time and space. Poor defending there. from Sharda University, but then the other defenders recover their grounds and eventually averts any possible danger that could have been there. It's good to see that Zakir Husain Delhi College, they're pushing the players up. They're hoping to crack open the possible pockets of spaces that can get them those opportunities. A brilliant run, but the resultant shot wasn't on target. A quick high-five acknowledging. Nice to see that these players are not hesitant to take their opportunities. This time he put in a bit more of a weight on the ball that was going out for a throw. Li, the goal scorer for Sharda University, has again started pressing forward. And this time it's going to be a throw in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. We have a 35-minute half due to time constraints, and as things stand, it was a goal in the second minute by Li that imparted the early lead to Sharda University. And right now, Zakir Husain Delhi College will have some grounds to cover up. They have time in their favor, but they'll also need to be careful with their defense. Their defense has been the weakest link so far, and their goalkeeper hasn't done them much good. So that is exactly what Sharda University is trying to explore. The attacking unit of Zakir Husain Delhi College has seemed pretty menacing. A nice turn there, another goalkeeping howler, another defensive howler. And Sharda University has doubled their lead. Celebrations all around. Look at this chance there. The defender had no idea where his attacker was, and eventually ended up losing on. Celebrations galore. Sharda University are now 2 good. It was number 11 who scored the second goal for Sharda University. Ibrahim was the goal scorer. Eli got the first goal, wherein Ibrahim. Now this second goal can be a telling blow to the aspirations of Zakir Husain College Delhi. However, if they can still keep on fighting, it will be a true display of some steely metal. Once again, this is a nice opportunity there, but eventually couldn't control the ball and concedes the possession. But the ball has fallen back for Sharda University. Plays a quick few passes. This time, he had put too much weight on the ball. His intention was pretty clear. He wanted to find the player. He wanted to find Binny surging down the right wing, but that extra weight on the ball, it was Ibrahim who scored the goal the 24th minute. Another defensive howler, costing them dearly. 2 defensive howlers and 2 goals conceded. We are reiterating the fact that if Zakir Husain College Delhi has to come back in this game, their defensive unit will have to provide support to their famished attacking unit. And at the moment, it doesn't seem like that it's going to happen. Because so far, Sharda has already suffered a double whammy, and both of them due to defensive slip-ups. The first goal was still understandable, that probably a lack of understanding cost them that opener. But the second goal was totally unforgivable. Another brilliant sprint there from number 3. He had an earlier sprint like this, and eventually will get a throw-in his favor now. Oh, this is so far a very good game. This player hasn't really given up for Zakir Husain Delhi College. It's Kushagra who's leading the charge on the wings. And a throw-in taken, but it'll be headed away. But only as far as the attacker. But then the attackers couldn't do a world of good to them. The ball's back with Sharda University. They are once again on the run. Plays a lovely ball forward. Ibrahim, the goal scorer on the second occasion, had the ball at his possession, but he won't be adding to the woes of Zakir Husain Delhi College. Right now, their defense seems to be disgruntled and in disarray. And they need someone who can actually bring the brick and mortar to plug all the holes that they have. It was a foul throw there, so the referee has already pointed to the linesman for putting up his flag. A long throw taken by Zakir Husain, Delhi College, but only as long as the attacker of Sharda University is stationed on the lines. Another shooting opportunity, takes the shot, but this time put in too much sting in the shot and also didn't find the direction that he was hoping for. 28 minutes gone, the score now reads 2-0 in favor of Sharda University. It was Li who got them the lead from a corner. And then a defensive howler allowed Ibrahim to turn back and fire home an absolute pile driver into the back of the net to make it 2-0. A lovely ball there. A desperate attempt from Zakir Husain, Delhi College, to keep the ball in their control. But it seems that he was fighting with too many players and ends up losing possession of the ball. It was Karmanya who was there trying to win the ball for his team. But then the numerical superiority of Sharda University snatched away the possession. It's a free kick right now in favor of Zakir Husain, Delhi College. And this time we'll change the scene personnel. The last time the free kick was somewhat from a similar region. It was a fabulously taken free kick, but it's just that the attackers who were stationed ahead couldn't get to the end of the ball and couldn't flip that in. Sails a free kick in. Again, this time the goalkeeper was alert and comfortably collects the ball. Would like to take his time off, allow his player with some breathing space. There's a long ball created, and now quickly pokes it forward. A desperate run from Ibrahim, but he won't be getting it, but he'll definitely get a corner for sure. They're asking for a foul, but the referee says no, it's not. It was a very gentle and a benign push. You've got to get up. It's a goal kick, so eventually it's not a foul, but as Ibrahim thought that there was an attacking opportunity, most likely in the way the ball has touched a player of the Zakir Husain Delhi College, but it didn't. So now the throw in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. Well, despite trailing the game by 2-0, it seems that their attacking spirit hasn't been dampened. Rolls the ball to Benny. Benny takes a quick back pass and then plays it down to the far right. Nice ball. He keeps the ball in control. A nice tussle between the two players. Another ball sent forward. The goalkeeper comes out. The defender had to make a move there. He was not sure of the goalkeeper. There wasn't any kind of communication going on. So eventually traded it away for a corner. Or most likely a throw-in. We're not really sure, but yeah, it's a throw-in. A long throw in there. Benny with the ball. Oh, he loses it completely. And now it's an opportunity for Zakir Husain Delhi College to break free. The goalkeeper came out with a long header that will allow them to get some time. Decent defending. Very decent defending. Tries to send a long ball, but it'll be going out as a throw-in. A throw-in in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. They've asked a few questions. We are in the final 3 minutes of the first half. The referee says play on. An attempt from Sharda University to break free again. And this time Ibrahim trying to put the speed in the ball, but won't be able to keep the ball under control. A long throw taken in. It's another opportunity. Takes a shot this time, but he was overcrowded by the defenders, so he didn't get the amount of leeway that he would have wanted on the ball. But I guess it's taken a slight deflection while it was going out, and it's a corner now. It's going to be number 7 from Sharda University to take the corner. Zakir with the corner. Floats it into the mixture. However, the player was stationed a bit too far from the goal mouth, and that will prune down any possible angle there. The corner wasn't taken in a nice way. It did curl, but it did curl a bit too late than they would have expected. A long ball. Ball's fallen back for Binny. Binny has so far dictated the midfield. He's connected very well between the defense and the midfield. A long ball there. There was a possibility that maybe it would just bounce up ahead of the goalkeeper or maybe dip a bit more than he expected, but eventually it didn't. We're in the final 30 seconds of the first half. We've seen 2 goals from Sharda University. The first of them came from Li. Li converted a corner into the back of the net, and then it was another fine finish, a searing attempt, a searing shot from Ibrahim into the back of the net. Another long ball there, and the player won't be chasing it most likely. The goalkeeper, any which ways, has the ball in control, and they are taking away their time. They know they have the lead, the ball's on the ground, so it will be considered that play is going forward. Nice opportunity again. But ever since the last 10 minutes, we haven't seen something. Oh, the goalkeeper came out again and had to pull off a thunderous leap to take care of it. The ball was bouncing pretty high this time. It wasn't an easy one to control, and that should be the half time. Well, the halftime whistle hasn't yet been blown, so the game will be continuing yet. 35 minutes have passed out, so it's a free kick. Most likely an additional minute will be added to this game because there were a few stoppages, a few players rolling over, an injury too. So the game's still not over, the half is still not over. Another long ball sent forward. A fine run from Vinny. The goalkeeper eventually gets held to the ball, and he would probably be thanking his stars because the ball took a slight deflection that actually changed its course away from Vinny and going into the arms of the goalkeeper. Otherwise, it could have been a pressing issue. Another fine run there. Can he score it this time? No, he doesn't. Took too much time on the ball, and the goalkeeper had his base covered, averting another downfall of his fortress. Brilliant goalkeeping. The referee says it's a free kick. An incredible run from Kushagra again. Kushagra has been one of the best players for Zakir Husain Delhi College so far. The ball's fallen back for Zakir Husain Delhi College. Look at this run again. Brilliant run. Absolutely brilliant. This is exactly, I guess his first touch let him down. It sent the ball a bit too much than he would have expected. Another opportunity rolling their way and no harm done. The ball's fallen back for Sharda University, and now they are on the turn. A brilliant turn would allow them to get the ball, but the referee blows the whistle as the player is down. This was the run. There you go. He took a tumble. Most likely it was because of another opportunity there. This time number 10, the goalkeeper still has the ball and eventually ends up gifting the ball to the goalkeeper. Zakir Husain Delhi College have suddenly come alive in the dying embers of the first half. And another ball, and this time a bit of a bit of a pinballing situation now, uncontrolled. We're still going forward so far. Another opportunity there, but this time we'll head it safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. Another long ball, another run from Kushagra. Can he get the ball in his control? He's been terrific with his speed. Kushagra has an opportunity to unleash a shot and doesn't, sends it into the back of the net. The salvo has eventually paid off handsome dividends. He was knocking consistently on the door. Brilliantly controls it and sends a fine flick lofted above the goalkeeper. So goal number 1, repeated knocking on the door, has finally bore handsome dividends for Zakir Husain Delhi College. So they are still very much in the game. Well, they are trying, and suddenly the goalkeeper has lost the ball. Zakir Husain Delhi College had a fine chance to equalize because the goalkeeper lost possession. Sends in a cross there. Eventually, the ball's fallen back for number 7. This time, number 7 goes for a very tame effort. And the referee blows the whistle. So that's going to be half time. We have had an electric first half, wherein Sharda University has secured a 2-1 lead. A couple of goals. Eli with the first goal, wherein Ibrahim came in. But it was Kushagra who has pulled one back for Zakir Husain Delhi College. An absolutely blinder of a strike, hammered into the back of the net. So as things stand, it is 2-1 right now in Sharda University's favor, and Zakir Husain College still has some decent ground to cover. We'll get back to you shortly with the second half. Still then, stay tuned. And we have returned with the second half of the day. We just saw an incredible finish a few moments back where Kusagra got a thunderous shot and in the back of the net. Kusagra was already dictating the narrative for Zakir Husain Delhi College for a long time, sprinting apart from the wings. Another effort there from Sharda University. Nice ball being pushed forward. Quickly plays it down there to number 7. Beautifully sends a cross, but won't bear any result. Oh, he was just trying to dart a bit forward. He was fouled in the process. The game has resumed. Bit of a tussle. The referee says that wasn't a viable foul. And this time a long ball in the far left. Sends a brilliant cross. This was another great opportunity for Zakir Husain Delhi College. They have started knocking on the doors again. Their attacking unit have been in searing hot form. However, right now, it is off the other hook and the ball's rolled into the back of the net. A fine finish there from Sharda University has now given them the 2-goal cushion. Look at this. Incredible run down that right wing. Saw the goalkeeper advancing and places it in the acute bottom right, in the bottom left corner. What an incredible start to the second half. We've seen a goal already and we've seen a move that probably could have produced a goal, only to be denied inches away. Sharda University right now restoring the 2-goal cushion, issuing a strong statement against their opposition. We'll soon let you know about the scorer. Tussle along the wings and a brilliant work done there from Zakir Husain Delhi College. Now, right now Sharda has the ball again and now plays it on the far left. Sends a scarring cross. Ooh! The referee's blown the whistle and they're asking for a card for Ibrahim because he eventually extended his arm. That's not really allowed, but the ball was going out anyway, so he most likely just wanted the ball to stop because he knew that the ball was out of play. There you go. The ball was going out anyway, so just even if he would have rolled the ball into the back of the net, there wouldn't have been a goal. It was a bit cheeky, but because it was all in fair means, so we are nearing the 45-minute mark, and as things stand, Sharda University has thoroughly dominated the contest and currently has 3 goals to tell for their domination. But Zakir Husain Delhi College, they haven't been entirely reticent and they have already probed the opposition defense significantly and has even seen a screamer from Kushagra Again, some high press from Zakir Husain. Delhi College has now forced Sharda University to clear the lines, but then before he could reach it, the referee deemed that the final touch. So it's a throw in basically. So the ball went out a long time back. A throw in favor of Sharda University. And the ball has been snatched, but despite snatching the ball away, when he was supposed to dart forward, he took a tumble and loses control of the ball. But the ball still stays in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College, but they couldn't send that pass that they would have hoped to do so. And now it's back to Benny. Sends a long ball this time. But it'll go only as far as the defender of the Zakir Husain Delhi College. Quickly floats a pass. There is a player stationed in the far left, and he'll get things in control. It's a throw in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. So a substitution happening, and that is a goalkeeping substitution. A very surprising move. The question is it a goalkeeping substitution that's happening? Yeah, it is a goalkeeping substitution. We'll still confirm the name of the goalkeeper who went in. There were a few questions that were repeatedly being asked by Sharda University, and the goalkeeper wasn't in decent touch. So the coach, most likely, this is the tactical move. He didn't want any further downfall because their attackers have so far done a pretty decent job. It's another throw in for Zakir Husain Delhi College. It's a free kick basically. Sends a long free kick. The goalkeeper came out of his line and comfortably collects it despite that awkward bounce. No troubles whatsoever. Plays it back to the defender. Looking for a few options so that they can stitch together those passes, but eventually, in most of the occasions for both the sides, the first and the second pass has seemed good, but the third pass is either a miss pass or a miscued effort, going away to an opposition, going out of play. Well controlled ball, and this time the goalkeeper's out of his line and takes care of the proceedings. Sends the ball mile high into the sky. It's a goal kick, another rush there. This time Kushagra wasn't there. Another player darting in. Most likely Kushagra has the speed. He's dropped a bit down. He's operating now from the midfield. Just trying to provide some support to the midfield. Create a man who's going to hold the ball and play those passes. A brilliant piece of run, but it won't be getting the eventuality that they wanted to get it for themselves. They didn't go for the chase. They should have gone for it. Again, poor work there. Very poor work from the Zakir Husain Delhi College University defense. Another nice run. This time the ball slightly goes in. A fine ball there. Opportunity for Zakir Husain Delhi College, but then there were overwhelming numbers of attackers trying to thwart him, and they were eventually successful. The more numbers you put up, the more vulnerable your defense gets. But so far, Sharda University has shown a fine balance between their attack and defense. There has been a bridge that has connected them. Now, Sharda University hoping to get another goal for themselves. They're pushing hard, but at the moment, it doesn't seem like they're going to get that extra goal. A change happening for Sharda University. So it's number 14 that's going to come in there. Solo is going to come in. So they're probably putting in a bit more strength in the midfield. So they are taking off. So they're taking off Benny. He's had a fine. It was not Benny though. My bad. And this time, an opportunity for Sharda University, but it won't bear fruit. Oh, it's got them a corner. So a corner kick in favor of Sharda University. Can they utilize this? They got their opener from a corner. This time sends a powerful corner, and a header from that far of a range won't produce any good. Oh, this is an excellent goal kick. He wanted to create an assist from the box. We have seen Alison Becker doing it previously. We have seen Ali Reza Berenwand pulling it off for a run. Pulling it off for a rock, my bad. But honestly speaking, it's good to see that these youngsters also pulling off similar stunts that we are usually known for seeing in the bigger versions of the game. This is definitely a very big level tournament, but it's just the starting, it's just a stepping stone of success for these young kids. So they have a long way to go. It's going to be a free kick. Whips in that free kick. Lovely ball. Opportunity for number 7 to finish. Can they do that? But the defensive pressure on him didn't allow to take that free shot. And eventually it fizzles away for a goal kick. This was a fine ball. Well, he never really settled on it. He was all any which way sliding down. So as a result, the ball flew out. A throw in favor of Sharda University at the moment. And they continue pushing their men up front. This is another. Delbini has the ball now. Tries to create the pass. But again, too late. Ever since his defender has come over, this goalkeeper has come over, he's made a few decent saves and a lovely goal kick as well that almost ended up as an assist a few moments back only ish. If Zakir Husain Delhi College could have kept the ball in their proceedings. But at the moment it doesn't look like. Sharda University is again on the move. Oh, a nice tussle there with the defender. I guess the defender was way too slow because the attacker actually covered a lot more ground to reach that. But that kind of indicates the hunger for this team to deliver. They're taking their time with the throw. Goes for it, and the goalkeeper eventually comes out and collects it. Sends in another long goal kick. And this time it's on the far left. A very nicely taken goal kick and an incredibly well directed goal kick that landed right at the feet of the player of Zakir Husain Delhi College. But Sharda University has now again started pulling a few strings. The goalkeeper will come out and collect it. Ever since the goalkeeper has come out, they've got an additional player contributing to their cause, and that's why we can see Sharda University breaking free frequently. I guess that should be a foul. He kept on holding on to him, probably snatching some time. The players are not really happy, asking for a card. Well, this was offside. Oh, so the player has actually called them over. It's Ibrahim, the goal scorer. He was given a warning there. They're waiting for the free kick to be taken. Few quick passes being stitched together. Sends it on the far right. Another opportunity. Brilliant ball there. This can be danger. Takes the shot, and it's ended in the back of the net. A change of goalkeeping personnel doesn't do them any good. It is as good as a ball as you get, and as thunderous of a finish as you would find. Look at this. What a pass! What a pass! That pass probably should also be awarded in equal measures as the goal. You do not see a better pass than that. An absolutely swashbuckling finish, and now Sharda University is running away with the contest. Some desperate efforts, and right now it feels as if they've lost all the zeal and the courage and passion. Yeah, pushing forward, yeah. They're still not giving up. That's a good sign, but they continue doing so. They'll need a lot more strength, a lot more precision, a lot more speed, and most importantly, a decent defense. Sharda University currently is making a mockery, a public mockery of their defense. But it's not just the defense that is to be blamed. What eventually should be said is about their attacking unit. Such a fine attacking unit they've had. Spotting those passes, taking those turns, making those runs. Look at this ball. Another fine ball. Another opportunity brewing up. He drags up almost three defenders to him. Eventually, that resultant pass wasn't as good as he would have wanted. Sends a long ball to the far left. Quickly squeezes it over. An opportunity there, and they have found the back of the net. Oh, we are seeing some terrific topsy-turvy encounter between these two sides. This was another sublime pass. This was perfection written all over it. And they keep on pushing. The game is still far from over. It was Arihant who scored the second goal for Zakir Husain Delhi College. 58 minutes on the clock, and both these sides are not going to give up so easily. They're just starting to warm up. Another fine ball on the far right. This time the goalkeeper again makes a hash of things in the first goal, but eventually collects it on the second. They are starting to feel the heat now. But right now, Sharda University has a few players up front who have spotted the attacking moves pretty decently. They are still planning to move forward, get that goal, restore that 3-goal cushion that they are desperately known for. A fine dribble, takes off 3 defenders, but eventually blocked away by a man in position. The goalkeeper came out, and out of nowhere, this was a thousand times better opportunity there for Sharda University. They probably could have easily restored this. Look at this delivery. It felt that he was offside for a while. There you go. He came back for sure, but he would have done better if he'd have actually received the ball and hammered it instead of just heading it away. Another long ball. This time the goalkeeper was a bit too late to start. It almost spelled another catastrophe for Sharda University, and out of nowhere, Zakir Husain Delhi College has started venturing into the opposition half way and way more frequently than they were doing even a couple of minutes back. And we can see the warning bells toll. Another fine pass, another quick turn. A desperate attempt from Kushagra to find his man doesn't really end up well. And a long ball. Tries to take the ball forward by doing a backflip, but he couldn't. Again, this time there's some terrific battle going on, some tremendous battle between the attacker and the defenders, and he still manages to keep the ball in his control. Such is the intensity, such is the hunger. Another throw in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. They are far from over in this game. They probably are trailing for sure, but they want to give their opposition a run for their money. But this time they've conceded the ball very cheaply. A forward ball, waylaid there, well anticipated. Kushagra still trying hard. What a strike he had in the first half. And this time the referee blew his whistle. And a gesture of brotherhood. Another long ball. They've kept the ball in control, and it's going to be a throw in favor of Sharda University. We are heading towards the final 10 minutes of the play. We've crossed 60, we've crossed the 60 mark, so we'll have 10 more minutes of action. The drag back, the referee blew the whistle. Well, they aren't really happy about the decision, but then he'll have to move forward. A long ball sent for, oh, he didn't really receive it, but he still has the ball in control. And the goalkeeper again ended up putting up a howler and almost cost his team the third goal. This is poor goalkeeping, very poor goalkeeping. With so much brilliance the team has been playing, if this is the standard of goalkeeping that the goalkeeper of Sharda University has to offer, then probably Zakir Husain Delhi College will definitely be fancying their chances. Well, it was a foul. And the referee says play on because the ball still remains very much in control of Zakir Husain Delhi College. And he's gone up. The player somehow raised the hand. And the defenders will eventually clear the lines. I have no idea what exactly happened here, but it seems that one of the players of Zakir, there you go, he raised his hand and there was a run. But as far as the game goes, the linesman didn't flag offside. I guess this is a very common error. It's not just happening here, but it's almost everywhere. Even in the international arcades, we have seen how players switch themselves up or feeling for offsides instead of actually going to defend, and then they find out that they weren't offside. I mean, it wasn't an offside. So whatever trap that they have laid until that point eventually fizzles out to dust. A long corner floated in. Oh, it was a brilliant jump there. But the goalkeeper was absolutely equal to the task. And now a very powerful throw is fallen there in favor of Zakir Hussain Delhi College, but Sharda University will snatch the ball back. Try and stitch a few passes. They'll give them the confidence that they are currently lacking at the moment because there's too much attack that's happening against them. And the goalkeeper hasn't done justice to the kind of domination that has been stitched together by Sharda University. And the referee and the linesman points that it was a foul throw. A long throw taken away. There again. A slight knock on the head, but the play goes on because the ball is very much in control. But eventually, a poor pass has allowed Zakir Hussain Delhi College to go forward. Again, another poor pass. They're all the time in the world. There's no pressure. They're just thinking of sending the ball forward. But even if you want to do that, you'll have to put some weight on the ball. Sam again goes out. The game carries on. A long ball, the goalkeeper charges away from his line and clears any possible danger. They're trying to fight very desperately to keep the ball in control. At the moment, the ball's in the control of Sharda University. And again, Zakir Husain Delhi College has found an outlet. Can they make it count? Bodies are tumbling like skittles in front of a cannonball. Quickly turns over. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Opportunity and drags it wide. You won't find a better chance than that. How could you miss that? How? What a pass! What a pass! A world class pass. All he had to do it was poke it in the back of the net. Well, Zakir Husain Delhi College, they had probably the best moment of the game for themselves. I mean, that pass was such a brilliant one. That miss is deemed as criminal. Another opportunity, another shot, and what a well taken save there. The goalkeeper, after the save, he's probably ended up hurting himself while during the landing. This was the move. Hammers it. Very well taken save. That is where you go. While he landed, uh, the medical aid has come out. I guess he's hurt his knee during the landing. He's unable to stay straight. It's not really sure how exactly did he get hurt. We'll show you. He pulled up a fine save. We are heading towards the final 3 minutes, but there will definitely be some additional time given. Well, it's good to see the player getting back up on his feet. It was most likely the landing that ended up hurting him. Or it probably was the impact of the ball as well, because it was a very finely taken shot. Takes a long ranger. A few moments back, just before the goalkeeper got injured, we saw another great effort there from Zakir Hussain College Delhi. Once again, the goalkeeper, this time he was on command. He's now asking his teammates to calm down the tempo. He's slowly growing in confidence. He's been a bit shaky throughout. But right now, he's currently leading the charge. And a long ball has been sent forward. The goalkeeper coming out of his line. Oh! Well, he wanted to control it, but couldn't really control the touch there. The first touch let him down. It's a fine ball there. Look at this. Fine delivery. The goalkeeper was a bit hesitant to come out of the box. And now, Zakir Husain College Delhi. Oh! And it's gone in the back of the net. Has it? Like, we are still not sure because it isn't evident As the ball kept inside, it has gone into the back of the net, yes. So it is goal number 3, and the game is still far from over. Oh, you won't see a better contest than this. Both the sides, they kept on knocking. Another fine pass and another fine goal. Sends a quick, another opportunity there. Ooh, he drags it wide. What a fine chance this is. Does this game ever end? What an incredible contest we have had. Two teams squeezing out their arsenal to the very bare minimum. And this will be a corner. Or this will be a throw in basically. So another opportunity for Zakir Husain Delhi College to get back in the game. Sends that corner. Quickly floats that, but there'll be another corner there. It'll be a goal kick, so they couldn't place the shot in proportion. They've so far done a fine job, and we have seen 7 goals, 7 incredible goals to be honest. Sends another move forward. The game is slowly heading towards the end. We have the extra minutes, we have the additional minutes carrying on. So the game has another corner, and this time we have Zakir Husain Delhi College with it. Can they get that 4th goal in? And if they do, it's going to be history in the making. Whips in the corner, but this time the defense was alert. They'll be clearing the lines. What a contest of football is this. Such a topsy-turvy encounter. The pendulum swinging from one side to the other. Knows no rest. They're asking their players to get forward. Sends another long ball. And the attacker this time, can he get to it? Well, he couldn't keep it in control, so it's going to be a throw-in in favor of Sharda University. Well, again, Sharda University right now in a bit of a flux there. Not really sure of how to play the ball forward because there's too much attack from Zakir Husain Delhi College. They almost had the ball back in their favor. Nice ball created. Sends a splitting pass forward, hoping for their players to reach at the end of it. But then it goes out as a throw-in favor of Zakir Husain Delhi College. Do we have some last-minute drama coming up? You never know. A change happening there. Desperate attempt to keep the ball in. Wasn't really counted. It goes back to the player. And the referee says there was a foul play in the making. A long free kick sails in, but this time the goalkeeper's alert and no damage done. Things are getting a bit scrappy now. The play carries on. And as we see, the game continues. Again, now it's a bit of a pinball situation in the middle. Both the sides pushing and shoving each other. A fine run from the right creates a pass, but the goalkeeper takes care of it. The referee is again sought for medical help. Yes, it's a player of Sharda University who is down, who took the injury while trying to dart forward. A long ball sent forward. Again, headed clear by Sharda University. Sharda University continues the attack and keeps on pressing harder and harder. Tries to use that right channel. Decent defensive work there. A nice body blow. And it'll go out as a goal kick. Flat goal kick taken. Another long ball being sent, and this time defenders of Sharda University will have to take care of anything that looms on the horizon, because they are down to a margin of a slender goal, and it's a very slender margin. At any point in time, the goal can be conceded. Another corner, another set piece for Zakir Husain Delhi College. The game is spicing up with every single second now. A short corner taken away. The ball still in control of Zakir Husain Delhi College. It's still in play. And Zakir Husain Delhi College still keeps on driving forward. One player fighting it out with almost four of them. And eventually help arrives. I still didn't understand why was he waiting for so long. Why was he waiting for the ball to go when it was not gonna go? He was miles away from that line. So all he needed to do was probably just take a pass, take a poke at it. A long ball sent down that far right. The player, it's Kushagra who keeps the ball in control. Kushagra was the first one to score that goal. A thunderous finish into the back of the net. A quick throw taken, but not a very comfortable one. Sends a brilliant cross. But before he could go for the shot, he was denied. The ball still remains. Another long range effort, and this time he'll go in for a goal kick. There's another player on the field. And the referee showing a card there to Abba. And while we were talking, there was another effort, and there's going to be another corner for Zakir Husain Delhi College. Sends in the corner, but it won't find the desired effect that they are looking forward to. Goes past a couple of defenders, but doesn't make much required infringement that they are still looking forward to. They're still hoping to inflict. Can they get that number 4? We've already crossed the 80 minutes mark. And this is an opportunity that the entire defense was duped by the ball. And this time a long range effort. The defenders, the goalkeeper comes out of his line. Who gets to it first? It's a goalkeeper. There comes the goal kick. They'll really be reprieved once the final whistle blows. They have really tried every possible thing in their arsenal. But at the moment, it's all Zakir Husain, Delhi College. Another fine pass. The defender has again made a hash of affairs there. Looking for that shot, but well blocked away. Another shot being attempted, and he goes for it, but this time drags it wide. It's going to be another corner. So this game still has something left in it. A scarring cross effort, but the goalkeeper collects it comfortably, so no harm done. Sends another long ball. Can Zakir Husain Delhi College get something out of this? If they do, it's going to be remarkable, but most likely time is running away for them. And as time is ticking away, they'll have to find that avenue of goal even faster. Too many players from Sharda University blocking them at the moment. Play still continues. And again, Zakir Husain College Delhi will be hoping that the ball falls away, but it doesn't. And now, Sharda University being very alert and vigilant. A few pushes, a few shoves, everything is going forward at the moment. It's just that the categorical results aren't coming out. Quick throw in, going to be taken. The ball's back with Zakir Husain Delhi College. The contest still continues, and that's it. The referee eventually blows that final whistle. What a fine contest has now known its ends. Here are the scores for you. Sharda University winning the game 4 goals to 3. Li, Prishidas and Ibrahim got themselves the all-important 4 goals. And it was Kushagra for Zakir Husain College who got them the required goals. A fine finish, a fine footballing contest. And that's also the end of the day's affairs for both the sides. Incredible stuff going on. That should mark the end of the day. Well done, Sharda University, for securing this victory. We would soon return to you with even better content, even better games from tomorrow from the same venue. Still then, stay tuned. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for staying posted. See you all tomorrow. Off now. We'll say goodbye. That's it from us. Logging off.